Iran has launched an unprecedented drone and missile attack on Israel, marking a significant escalation in the long-running conflict between the two nations. This direct assault, involving over 300 projectiles, was reportedly in retaliation for a suspected Israeli strike on an Iranian consulate in Syria earlier this month. According to Israeli military officials, the vast majority of these threats, about 99%, were intercepted by Israel's multi-layered air defense system, with assistance from allies including the United States, the UK, and Jordan. Most interceptions occurred outside of Israeli airspace. While there were minimal damages reported, a young girl was seriously injured by shrapnel. Iran has stated the operation is concluded, but warned of a more severe response if Israel retaliates. The international community is now on high alert, with world leaders calling for restraint to prevent a wider regional war. Within hours, will global markets react? Oil prices spike, airlines reroute flights. Iran's leadership declares that their strike demonstrates new military capabilities, advanced missile systems, coordinated launch platforms, and improved range accuracy. Israel's defense forces mobilize reservists. Fighter jets patrol the skies. Naval units move into position. The conflict is no longer hidden in shadows. It is open. Following recent events, Israel launched retaliatory strikes, targeting what its military has described as strategic infrastructure inside Iran. Almost immediately, both nations claimed success. Israel asserted its strikes were precise and effective, while Iran declared its defense systems had successfully neutralized the majority of incoming threats. Social media became a battleground of its own, flooded with dramatic footage. If aggression continues, we will respond with greater force. That chilling phrase, greater force, is now echoing across international news channels and diplomatic circles. The international community is urgently calling for de-escalation. The UN Secretary-General has urged maximum restraint, emphasizing that the world cannot afford another war. Meanwhile, diplomats are working behind the scenes, trying to open channels of communication and prevent the situation from spiraling out of control. What happens next could reshape the Middle East for years to come. A senior Iranian figure suggests that if attacks continue, Iran could demonstrate its ultimate capability, referencing what they claim is a newly developed strategic weapon. The word test is used. The world freezes. Even the suggestion of a nuclear demonstration sends global leaders into emergency meetings. The United Nations calls for immediate de-escalation. Washington, Moscow, Beijing, and European capitals issue urgent diplomatic appeals. Because once that line is crossed, there is no easy return. It's not just about what you see in the movies. Imagine the world's major powers at a standstill. Diplomatic ties would sever, and the trust built over decades could vanish overnight. Economically, the impact would be massive. Global supply chains would break, stock markets might crash, and the price of everyday goods could skyrocket. This isn't just a political chess game. It affects our wallets, our jobs, and our future. Let's hope for peace. Behind closed doors, intense negotiations are taking place. Military commanders understand the cost of further escalation. Political leaders understand the global consequences. Because total war would mean losses that neither side can afford. Hours pass without new launches. Air defense systems remain active. Troops remain ready. But the skies grow quieter. International mediators push for a ceasefire framework. The world watches every movement. This confrontation proves one thing. Modern warfare is no longer just about borders. It is about technology, deterrence, power, and perception. The night missiles flew may be remembered not just for destruction, but for how close the world came to something far worse.